Hello everyone. So this is the fifth video of our YouTube video series, which is based on a Spring MVC project tutorial. So in this video, we will discuss about how we can upload the file or a profile photo of a company. So we can show that profile on a company profile section or on a freelancer portal. Okay. So in our previous video, we discussed about how we can register the user information through form and how we can send that data into our database. Okay. In that video, we discuss about how we can handle the form and other dependencies and bin. Okay. So in this video, we will discuss about how we can upload the file through form. And for that, we require the two dependencies and one bin. Okay. So let's start this video. So first we have to come to our IDE, and here we have to do some kind of minor changes in our code. Okay, this is a very minor changes, and the file uploadation code is very simple and easy to understand. It is only a 5 or 6 line of code. Okay, so this is the main concept of the video, that is understanding the code. Okay, how exactly the code is working and how we can write that code in our controller section. So in this concept, first we save that particular image in our project. Okay, which means we create one folder in our files folder. Here you can see, just like a CSS, images and JavaScript, here we created the one folder that call as a any kind of name, web images or images, and that folder, in that folder we store the our file. For example, any kind of image, any kind of PDF. Okay, and the PDF name or the image name we will save in our database. Okay, so hope you understand the concept. Okay, so first thing we have to do, we have to add column in our database. So for that, here you can see this is our database, YouTube project MVC. Click on query tool, and here you can see the company table. So we have to add one column here. So we have to write query for that. So alter table name, which is company, then add a column name as a profile C, means company, and we have to give the varchar, means data type, and that will be 100. Click on execute query. Here you can see query is successfully executed. So I simply copy this profile C from here and just check our column is added or not. So here you can see our column is successfully added here. Next we have to do that, we have to come to our class in test.beans package. Here you can see the company class, and here we have to also add the variables. Okay, you know that every variables is equal to our column. Okay, so for that we have to add here one variable which is represent our profile. Okay, so this is a profile C. Then similar like other variables, we have to apply the getter setters to that particular variable, select all, generate. Okay, then we have to come to our register page, which is the register company GSP. Open that, and here we have to do some changes. Here you can see in previous video we remove the ENC type from here. Okay, so we have to type here in that form. In that form there is a action, then method, and after the method we have to write enc type equal to double comma multi part, then slash, then file, uh, uh, slash, then dash, then form. Okay, this is the we have to type here, because why we type this one is here, because whenever we upload the file through our form, we have to compulsory write this to showcase that in our form there will be a file. Okay, so for considering that file we have to compulsory write that enc type equal to multipart, then slash file dot dash form. Okay, so you have to must remember these things. So whenever you uploading file through the form, you have to must write this. Okay, then in previous video we comment our uh, input section of our banner. Okay, so we remove that comment, and here you can see the name of that input section is a file name. Okay, so we require that file name while we writing our code in controller. So copy that, and other thing is as it is same. Okay, so don't worry about it. Then I told you that we have to upload the two dependencies and one bin in our spring dash servlet.xml. Okay, so you can directly check out our drive. Otherwise, we have a Maven repository. From there, I can get that dependency. So open configuration file, and in this, here you can see the file uploadation dependency and file upload bin. Okay, so you can directly take this from here. Otherwise, I will upload. You can take it from Maven repository. Here you can see Maven repository websites. So from here, you have to upload the first bin dependency that comes IO. Click on enter, and here you can see Apache Coms IO, and you have to select the version that is 2.1 of the dependency. You must remember that the version must be same, that is 2.1. Simply copy this from here and come to our pom.xml of our project. Open as one sec. Open pom.xml. Open with text editor. Okay, and in this we have to paste that dependency. We have to upload one more dependency here, that is file. Okay, why it is loading? I am just refreshing the website. Okay, file coms file upload. Okay, this one is a second dependency. Then click on enter. Here you can see Apache coms file upload. Click on that, and you have to choose the version of that dependency is 1.2. Okay, so 2.1 and 1.2. Why it is take so much loading time? That's why I am providing the dependency in my drive, so you can directly take from that drive. Okay, because it is a very slow website. It will take lots of time to load the pages. Okay, here you can see the 1.2. So I simply copy it from here and paste below the dependency. Okay, then we have to add one more bin in our spring servlet.xml. Okay, so for that we have to open our drive, and from here we have to upload the one bin in our spring servlet. Here you can see the file upload bin.txt. Open that. Okay, okay, from here you have to copy that and come to a spring servlet.xml file, and here after our MVC resource you have to paste that bin. Okay, the main aim of adding this bin our spring server.xml is that we can upload the file according to our requirement, which means if our file is a 10 MB or otherwise a 20 MB, or it can be 400 MB, so you can customize this according to this value. Okay, so the default value of this is a 10 MB, so you can, if you have to do some changes in our file, so you can directly change the value, so you can upload the bigger file also. Okay, and you have to compulsory upload this, because you don't know how the file size will be. Okay, so this is the configuration of that dependency and that bin. Okay, then we have to come to our controller, and the main tasks of the file uploadation start right now. So here you can see registration mapping or handler. This is our registration handling or mapper. Then model attribute of object. Then we have to write the comma And here we have to write one more annotation, which is a request param. Okay, request param. Click on enter. Then in a bracket we have to write our file name. Why file name? Because in a registration.jsv file we take it as a name is equal to file name. So that's why you have to take that name. Don't take this name. Okay, don't take our class profile C name, because we have to configure that after writing our file uploadation code. Okay, so you have to write your registration form profile name. Okay, so request param file name. Then you have to write here multi-part file, and after that multi-part file you have to write a similar name, which is a file name. Okay, then we come to our method, and here we have to declare one string, and string is equal to f. You can give any kind of string here, and equal to file name, which is we recently declare here, file name dot get original file name. Okay, so in f, in this f there will be a name of that particular file. Okay, so in this string, for example, the picture name is as a profile, or picture name is as a, for example, website. Okay, so that picture name is a save in that string f. Okay, then we have to write here string path. First we declare two things. First one is our file name, then path, then double comma, and in this we have to write, we have to give the path of that particular folder. We, in that folder we save our file. Okay, so here you can see the where our css file is, that in files folder. Okay, so double click on files folder. Must remember that you have to create your folder in files folder. Okay, so create folder as a web images. You can give any kind of name to your folder, then double click on that web images folder, then click on properties, and here you can see location. So you have to copy that location from here, control C, then you have to paste that path in our string path. Okay, here you can see between two commas, then semicolon. So this one is for, I am just writing here, for file name, for file storage. Okay, then we have to create here buffer output stream object here. Okay, so buffer output stream, here you can see buffer output stream bf. Okay, bf equal to new buffer output stream, and in this bracket we have to write new file output stream. Okay, so what we are writing here, we are writing the configuration of the file uploadation, which means the file will be saved as the file name, and this one is our path. Okay, so we will concatenate that two things in that buffer output stream. Okay, so you have to understand this code. Okay, don't write it blankly, and don't you try to understand this code. Okay, so in this we have to write as a path, this one is path, then plus, which means concatenate, then double comma, in that double comma slash, then plus, then f, which means our file name. Okay, then semicolon. So what we are writing here, we are concatenating the path as well as our file name. So uh, uh, here you can see it will showing us had thrown declaration, which means it will showing us you will face the runtime error. So you have to write, you have to add the throw declaration here. Okay, if you learn the concept of the error handling in Java, so you can understand that. So I am writing here concat of file name, and file storage. Then we have to write the buffer. We have to write the byte array here. Okay, so byte, then b, then this symbol. Then here you can see we have to write here file name. Okay, so file name dot get bytes, so it can convert into bytes. Okay, again we have to hover click here, and here you can see it will showing us add throw declaration, so add it. Then we have to write here bf, which means a buffer output string object, bf dot write, right, and in this write we have to pass that the buffer output string, sorry, byte array. Then again bf dot close. Okay, then last one is that our model attribute object, that is a c1 dot set profile. Here you can see set profile, and in this set profile we have to pass this f. Okay, so what we are done here, we are set our data file name, we are set our file name in f, and we are passing that file name in our database through that c1 dot set profile and bracket f. Okay, so this is the file uploadation code, which is a 7 line of code. Okay, okay, so this is for a file uploadation code. So we have to do one more changes in our DAO file, which you understand that we have to write, we have to add or modify that query. Okay, so after comma we have to write here what was our column name, that is a profile C. Okay, so comma after C password profile C, and in this value we have to pass that value after comma single quote double quote plus plus c1 dot get profile. Here you can see, and I think our task is successfully completed here. So I am just checking it is working or not. So I simply open my index.jsp. This is a default page, and you have to must run this page first. Okay, next, remove all, finish, and just checking it is working or not. Okay, it is loading. Okay, it is successfully run. Just zoom in here. Okay, come to your login as a company. Then our login page will be open. Then register, because we don't have account. So register here as a what will be a company name. So Tata, Tata Consultancy Services, Tata Consultancy Services @gmail.com. Phone number 8989898989. Okay, company website I am taking as a wipro.com. Okay, then we have to choose our banner. So I am choose the JavaScript image from here. Then password is a 45454545, 8 digits, 45454545. Then click on a registration. Okay, it will throw the error here, that is a request was a failed multi-part file current. Okay, I think this one is a error here in our JSP form, that will be a error multi-part file. Okay, so now I am understand why we will get that error. Is that the reason is that whenever when we put our enc type in our this registration form, we do the silly mistake is that whenever we write enc type equal to multi-part file, then slash, we have to write here form. Okay, okay, we have to write here form. After a slash we have to write a form, then dash, then we have to write here data. So in this video we write here as a file dash form. Okay, so we done that mistake, and because of that we're facing that error. Okay, so I hope this error will be solved right now. So I am just simply run this project again and localhost, then finish. Okay, so we will just check it working or not. Okay, right, the origin server find current preparation within target. Why it is showing that error? Okay, so I'm just writing here index.jsp. Okay, here you can see our project is successfully run here. So I am just click on login as a company, then click on register. Okay, so our registration form is open. Then again we write here as a TCS consultancy services, then TCS. Okay, this one. Then phone number is 89898989. Then company website I am taking as a random Wipro. Then we have to upload the banner here. So I am just uploading the CSS photo from here. Then password is 8 digits 45454545. Then again 45454545. Then click on register. Okay, here you can see it will redirect us in our login page. Now we can check our file is come in our database or not. Here you can see our previous table and click on query tab. Then select star from company. Click on execute. Here you can see Tata Consultancy Services, and here you can see css3.png, which means our file it is successfully uploaded here. We will check it one more time, it will coming in our database or not. So I simply refresh that page from here and upload the random name of company, for example Fortune Cloud Private Limited. Then email is Fortune Cloud Private Limited. Then phone number is a 8989898989. Then company website is a Fortune https Fortune Cloud India. Then we have to choose the banner from here. So I'm taking as a HTML file name or a XAMPP. Okay, we are taking as a XAMPP JPG. Then the password is a 45454545. Then again 45454545. Click on register. Here you can see it will redirect us in our login page. Check our database, it is coming or not. Just simply refresh it. Here you can see Fortune Cloud Private Limited, and here you can see our XAMPP -3.jpg successfully updated here. Okay, which means is that our task is successfully completed. We done just silly mistake is that we forget to add, or we done the mistake is that we write here as a file dash form. Okay, so you have to must remember that if you watching this video till end, so you have to remember that you have to write here as a enc type equal to multipart slash form dash data. Okay, you can save it that form so you can remember it, okay, in your memory. And this is the file uploadation code which is just same in every file uploadation task. Okay, so you have to must remember that code. Rather than remembering, just understand that what is the execution of that code. Okay, just we discuss in a few times, that is a this is the file name, this is our path, and we concatenate the file name and path here in buffer output stream object. Then we taking a byte object, and in sorry byte array. In that byte array we converting this our file name in get bytes. Okay, then bf dot write, so we writing that file name in our buffer output stream. Then we close that. Okay, then we set our profile photo, which means we are sending the our file name in through this in our database. Okay, here you can see this one is our database. So okay, this is all about today's video. If you like this video, so you can subscribe to our channel and we will see you in next video. Okay, so you can directly check this GitHub repository. I will share that code in our GitHub repository. If you face any kind of error, so you can check this GitHub repository, but try to uh, write this code from yourself. Okay, don't copy and paste this code in our project. Okay, so you will get lots of benefits from that. You will understand the concept of behind the code, and you will understand the problem solving skills also, huh? Okay, here you can see we will solve that problem from that registration.jsp, so you will get lots of lesson from that. Okay, so if you're watching till end, thank you so much for watching this video, and we will see you in next video. In next video we will see how we can configure our login of company. Okay, so next video will come in next week on Monday, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching this. We will see you next video. Thank you so much.